Welcome to the Concussion Community podcast. My name is Sylvie, and in May 2017, I sustained my whiplash and concussion. During my journey, I felt very lost and lonely, but thankfully, I'm doing much better now, thanks to professionals who get it and because of all tips and support from others in the same situation. In my podcast, I will share more about my journey, my struggles, things I learned, tips, my blogs, and how I feel emotionally. I hope this is helping you and you enjoy listening to it. A different person. How my concussion changed me. May 21st, 2017 was the day that forever changed my life. It was a beautiful sunny day. I would just come back from work, from a meeting, and met a friend. When I talked about my old life, it's like recalling an old friend who's now gone. I am a different person in a lot of ways. I'm sure so many other people who have had a concussion can relate to this. At the beginning, I didn't realize what was happening, and it all just went temporary. I was waiting and surviving until my symptoms would disappear by themselves. But I waited for months. Those months became a year, and it's so frustrating to wait without knowing when things will get better, without feeling any improvement. What was I waiting for? Would there be an improvement at all? Was I waiting for nothing? I didn't want to spend my time just waiting. This was all in the lead up to the 1 year anniversary. And to be honest, the 2 year anniversary wasn't that much better. I used to have so much energy. I always stayed at parties or visits to friends until the end because I didn't want to go home and I really enjoyed the company. But now, after my brain injury, I like my quiet moments at home alone. I have become my own best friend. Most of the time, I am the first person to leave a social activity, and that's so not the old me. I was never scared of anything in my life, never aware that things could go wrong, and I took my health for granted. I went from traveling the whole world alone to having anger and fear about what could go wrong. I'm so much more aware that life can be changed within just 1 second. Many people know a brain injury can cause physical symptoms, but there are personality changes that comes with a concussion as well. For me, the mental part was the hardest. But if you had told me this before my accident, I would not have believed it. Now I'm so much more empathetic to others who are not doing well in some stages of their lives. My concussion had such an emotional and physical impact on me that I think about it every day. When things happen, or probably with all things I do, I'm always thinking, this never happened before my concussion, or I would have done this differently without my concussion. I spiraled into frustration, sadness, and a deep longing to be able to erase it all. The emotional changes are significant. I shy away from activities that once made me the happiest person on earth. I worry about what could happen, and I enjoy things less because I experience them differently. It steals my joy. I feel damaged. I can't do the things that make me happy before my accident. The physical changes stir up my emotions. I am doing better now, but still dealing with symptoms. I have tried many alternative therapies looking for relief: acupuncture, massage therapy, neurofeedback, chiropractic, craniosacral therapy, and much more. If there was something that gave hope, I was always ready to try it. Unfortunately, I was disappointed so many times, and that held me back from trying new things for a while. It felt like a waste of my money and energy. At the moment, I'm only using essential oils and doing yoga and meditation. Being upset increases my symptoms. It's a waste of my energy, so every time when I'm getting upset, disappointed, or sad, I try to immediately think about things I'm grateful for. I use a gratitude journal and I read it during those times. You can tell your brain things so many times, and there becomes a time the brain starts believing it. It's not easy. It can take time to get used to this new way of thinking, but it's definitely helping me. When you keep repeating things, there will be a time your brain starts to believe it. It's a daily struggle. It's a struggle that nobody can see, and it can be very isolating. Talking to others who are in the same situation is so helpful. They understand exactly where I'm going through. I have read that a lot of them are experiencing these differences too. Our brains are flexible or moldable because neurons can do the new things by making new, stronger connections with our neurons. For me, this means there is always hope. Even after many years, there will be new things that will help that I can try. The best thing we can do is sharing what we know with others, giving our tips and supporting each other. I believe my brain is still recovering. Believing this helps me move forward. I want to end this episode by letting you know that I received a lot of questions about what helped me in my journey. To answer all these questions, I wrote an ebook. Inside this ebook, you will read about what 7 things helped me the most in my concussion journey. These 7 things helped me to reduce my fatigue, to have more energy, to improve my sleep, to feel less stressed, and to be able to exercise again. You can download it for free and receive it right away in your inbox. Click on the link in the description or go to my website, theconcussioncommunity.com. It's the first thing you will see. I hope it's helping you.